Hello guys, in the previous videos, students requested us to get a video on solving linear equations. This video is keeping that in mind. Now we understand first of all okay, what is mean by linear equation. Remember every equation jahan pe the power is 1 is called as linear. Okay. So linear equation can be of 3 variables. 2 variables become very easy. We are sticking to 3 variables. Equation of the format a1x plus b1y plus c1z as d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z as d2, and a3x plus b3y plus c3z as d3. This is a 3 variable ka 3 equation, and this is a linear equation in 3 variable and equation with 3. We come to first case wherein d1, d2, d3 are some numbers, and we'll come to second case wherein your d1, d2, d2, d3 will become 0. Okay, that is case 1 and this is case 2. We'll come to both the cases one by one. In the first case, where d1, d2, d3 are some numbers which are not 0. Okay, remember this is also called as non-homogeneous. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Non-homogeneous. Equation a1x plus b1y plus c1z as d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z as d2, and a3x plus b3y plus c3z as d3. Now this we can write in the matrix form, which is ax is equal to b. Remember A is nothing but matrix of coefficient a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3. The matrix x is nothing but variable small x by there, and the RHS is a matrix B which is constant on the RHS d1, d2, d3. Now in this case we have 3 answers possible. One is a unique solution where there is only one answer. Second is infinite solution wherein we have more than one answer, and one jahan pe there is no solution at all. Remember, agar answer hai, it is called as consistent. Jab answer nahi, it is called as inconsistent. I have written every word. Question mein na, they can play with the word. You should be very, sure ki which word means what. Remember, whenever answer is there, it may be unique, it may be infinite. It is called as consistent. Whenever answer is not there at all, no solution, it is called as inconsistent. Now remember, whenever I have a unique solution, मतलब there is only one answer possible, एक ही answer, मतलब x का एक value, y का भी एक value, z का भी एक ही value, then determinant of a is not 0. Determinant of it should become not equal to 0. If you remember, determinant not 0 is also given a name called as this is non-singular. अगर कभी आपको ये word दिख गया, आपको समझ जाना चाहिए दोनों का ना meaning same है. When a determinant is 0, it is called a singular matrix. Whenever non-zero, it is called as non-singular. So यहाँ पे it should be always a non-singular matrix. Case 2 is wherein we have infinite solution. अगर infinite, then determinant of A would become 0 and adjoint of A into B. Remember, A का adjoint into B should become equal to 0. I'll come to only this part first and then we'll come to second part also. Remember, adjoint of A into B is 0. Whenever no solution, मतलब answer possible है ही नहीं, it is called as inconsistent. Then determinant of A again 0 and adjoint of A into B should be not equal to 0. So remember, initially इतना काफी है. For unique solution, determinant of this A should be not 0, also non-singular. Whenever infinite solution, determinant of A 0 but adjoint of A into B 0. Whenever no solution, determinant is again 0, you can adjoint of A into B should become not equal to 0. This is one method in which we can check the answers. There can be one more method, depending upon the question. You should switch the method, whatever makes the question look easy. I have 3 things called as delta x, delta y, delta z. अगर आपको याद रहेगा, ये ना आपने क्या रहेगा determinant में. In delta x, what you should do is replace the first column a1, a2, a3 by d1, d2, d3. तो अब d1, d2, d3 ये वाला सेम रहेगा, b1, b2, b3 ये वाला रहेगा, c1, c2, c3. क्या मैंने delta x में पहले वाले के जगह पे d1, d2, d3 second and third as it is. Delta y में पहला वाला as it is, second as it is, third, first as it is, third as it is, second वाले के जगह पे रहेगा d1, d2, d3, पहला वाला a1, a2, a3 इंटैक्ट, लास्ट वाला c1, c2, c3 इंटैक्ट, और मिडिल कॉलम के जगह पे आएगा d1, d2, d3, और डेल्टा z में अवेलेबल फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड एज इट इज a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3, खाली लास्ट वाले के जगह पे आएगा d1, d2, d3. दैट इज कॉल्ड डेल्टा x में पहले वाले के जगह पे d1, d2, d3, डेल्टा y में सेकंड के जगह पे d1, d2, d3, और डेल्टा z में लास्ट वाले के जगह पे d1, d2, d3. अगर डेल्टा x, डेल्टा y, डेल्टा z इज 0, इट इज ऑलवेज इनफिनिट सॉल्यूशन. अगर नॉट 0 मतलब इट शुड बिकम inconsistent or no solution. So we can either check by this method or with दोनों में से कुछ भी यूज करो आंसर वही आएगा. Depending upon what makes the question convenient, we should go any one of them. क्या भाई? कितने सॉल्यूशन? 3. पहला, अगर अपने को दिखा है कंसिस्टेंट है, मतलब कितना केस दो, इट कैन बी आइदर यूनिक सोल्यूशन डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ए नॉट जीरो, और we can have infinite solution determinant of a zero. You can a into adjoint of a into b should become zero, or delta x delta by delta z zero. The last case is जहाँ पे there is no solution at all, case 3, जहाँ पे determinant should be again zero, adjoint of b into b not zero, and delta x delta by delta z should be also not equal to zero. याद रखो दोनों में equal to zero, यहाँ पे दोनों में not equal to zero. This is the case जहाँ पे I have d1 d2 d3 कोई नंबर है जो जीरो नहीं है. Okay, remember this is called as non-homogeneous. द सेकेंड केस जहां पे d1 d2 d3 में भी जीरो, अगर ये तीनों जीरो, देखो d1 d2 d3 तीनों जीरो है, देन अगेन सेम है, आई हैव मैट्रिक्स है यहाँ पे वेरिएबल एंड RHS कांस्टेंट जीरो. आंसर इज इन टू पार्ट. इट कैन बी आइदर अ ट्रिवियल सॉल्यूशन. रिमेंबर ट्रिवियल इज दैट केस जहां पे x इक्वल टू y इक्वल टू जीरो, z इक्वल टू जीरो इज द ओनली आंसर, मतलब इसके अलावा और कोई आंसर पॉसिबल है ही नहीं. अगर x y z जीरो इज द ओनली आंसर पॉसिबल, दैट इज कॉल्ड ट्रिवियल. और इसके अलावा अगर कोई भी और आंसर पॉसिबल रहेगा, बहुत आंसर, इट इज कॉल्ड एज नॉन ट्रिवियल. नॉन ट्रिवियल में इट शुड बी ऑलवेज इनफाइनाइट सॉल्यूशन. ओके, रिमेंबर ट्रिवियल के लिए कंडीशन है डिटरमिनेंट शुड बी नॉट इक्वल टू जीरो, दैट इज सेम एज नॉन सिंगुलर. रिमेंबर नॉन ट्रिवियल के लिए डिटरमिनेंट शुड बिकम इक्वल टू जीरो, व्हिच इज सिंगुलर. रिमेंबर दिस इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज अ नॉन जीरो सॉल्यूशन. व्हेनेवर जीरो सॉल्यूशन कॉल्ड एज ट्रिवियल, कंडीशन डिटरमिनेंट ऑफ ए नॉट इक्वल टू जीरो. Whenever non-trivial मतलब it is non-zero solution, it is called an infinite solution. Determinant of A should be equal to zero. तो अब देखो जब क्वेश्चन आएगा ना, हाउ टू अप्रोच, पहला तो ये क्वेश्चन आ जाएगा, अपने को समझना चाहिए कैसा करना चाहिए. पहले चेक करना है RHS क्या है. अगर RHS में अपने को दिख रहा है नंबर है, समझो d1 d2 d3 जीरो नहीं है, मतलब कौन सा केस फर्स्ट. अगर फर्स्ट क्या रहेगा, पहला डिटरमिनेंट. अगर डिटरमिनेंट नॉट जीरो मतलब क्या रहेगा, यूनिक सॉल्यूशन. अगर डिटरमिनेंट जीरो तो कितना केस दो, either it can be infinite or it can be no solution. अगर अपने पास डिटरमिनेंट a जीरो है और adjoint of a into b जीरो है और delta by delta z जीरो, then it should become infinite solution. अगर डिटरमिनेंट जीरो है and adjoint of a into b not zero, that is same as delta by delta z not zero, it should be again what, no solution. अगर d1 d2 d3 जीरो है, then become the second case. Second case में first of all get determinant of a. अगर डिटरमिनेंट of a not zero मतलब it should be trivial. What is trivial? ट्रिवियल इज जहां पे x y z इक्वल टू जीरो इज द ओनली आंसर, तीनों का आंसर जीरो इज द ओनली सॉल्यूशन, इसके अलावा कुछ पॉसिबल नहीं. इट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज जीरो सॉल्यूशन. एंड इफ डिटरमिनेंट ऑफ इज इक्वल टू जीरो, देन इट इज नॉन ट्रिवियल, वेयरइन आई हैव इनफिनिट सॉल्यूशन आल्सो कॉल्ड एज नॉन जीरो सॉल्यूशन. ओके, तो व्हेनेवर वी हैव d1 d2 d3 जीरो बिकम सेकंड केस कॉल्ड एज होमोजेनियस. I get determinant of it. अगर नॉन जीरो it should be trivial, x y z equal to 0 is the only answer, and if I get determinant of a 0 then it is non-trivial जहाँ पे I have infinite solution also called as non-zero solution. I have made the entire approach clear. How should you tackle a question, whenever anything of this kind comes up. A very popular category of question in JEE, even of late CET में questions of this category came up. I am giving few questions, you can try, use the method, and that will give a deeper insight how to approach this. Okay, if you like the video, do like, do subscribe, and if you at all you want more such videos, let us know which topic. Thank everybody for watching. Thank you all of you. Take care. Hope the video is useful. Bye bye.